Hello, this is Rusty. Welcome back to some more Prison Architect. Let me just check the time, see what we're doing. 17 minutes past 5 a.m. So, we've got till about 22 to get some stuff done. Right, so this is where we got to last time. We just started filling out the stuff in here. Now, I only have $18,000, so I don't want to get carried away because we've got all of this to fill in. That's a lot. So let's go to grants and see what we can do next. There's a fairly easy one we can do. So it gives me 20,000 to start it and 20,000 to finish it. Now what it means is we need to build a security force and make our size of our security bigger. So let's take that. I switched off deployment last time, not intake last time, didn't I? Right, did I plan in a security room? I don't think I did. So we've got these two areas here, which were just open for whatever reason. We could. What's wrong with you? You've got a staff room there. You've got a staff room there. Oh, it's cold. There's a radiator there, but not here. Right, so what we could do we want to bring prisoners through? I think I asked this last time and couldn't decide. Through a security area. Now, if I don't, I could replan this and move the security area up here and put the corridor down here. And then this door will be offset, but that doesn't actually matter as long as the security area works. So that sounds like a decent idea to me. Did I actually take the grant? I hope I did. So let's make it large. Make it large. And all of that is going to be... No, it's gone for a warm-up. Well done. All of that is going to be security room. There it is. Only needs to be a 4x4, but it's a nice big room. You can get lots of stuff in it. Water. Let's make sure we got some more radiators on, considering the complaint about being cold. One there. We're going to need two, I think, in here. Maybe even three. Let's put the third one in. And hot water pipe. Whoosh. Like that. And now we go to electrical and make sure we've got cable to the other end. Let's run it down here because I'm more likely to line up door controls and stuff like that along the back wall, aren't I? And what else does it need? It needs a security door of some sort. We can't use remote doors on here when people are going to have to go in there to get to it. So we don't use that door on a security room. I'll show you which one I mean. This one here. We don't use that door on security rooms when the door controls are inside it, because if the person on the door controls leaves, nobody can get back in until you send a workman over to knock the wall down. So we don't do that. So we need the next most secure door. Not that one, because we don't need to feed any of the guards in there. So we use this one. That keeps all of our security staff safe. Those lights will be ripped out. Some of them already have been. Great. And now, yes, Foreman, are you going to tell me we've got some more construction materials? Yes. Thank you. Now we can get on our office desk. We'll put that over here by the actual door. Let's leave space. And the office chair's being offered to us. And because this is where informants are brought, we'll put a couple of chairs next to the desk to interview them. And then we'll check what the requirement was. Body armour, CCTV. So what we need to put in for this grant is just CCTV, which means I need to unlock surveillance. And I also need to unlock these two. This one's for having gangs in because they can be corrupted. We'll get to that when we get to that. I shouldn't have corrupt members of our guarding at the moment because, of course, there's no gang people here. I'm going to guess that if there's a tunnel, it's going to be there. So we'll just search those toilets. The guard dog didn't find another flag that time round. And we've got a cold warning. Go on, I'll bring everybody in. I don't need to let you freeze, do I? Coming down to the warm. Oh, filing cabinet. It's not complete without the filing cabinet. We'll put them up here near the desk. Big prison, so it's probably going to need more than one. Well, it will be by the time we're finished. What temperature are we on? Minus 20. We'll leave them inside for a bit yet. Are there any frozen pipes flashing? I don't see any. Minus 18. Let's research part 1 finished. Radiators are still working. The toilet is still working. Okay, so we're okay here. We've got all the sprinklers to do in here, especially when we get the kitchen in, because it's a random event we've seen a couple of times already, where the kitchen catches fire. I think I actually have... Oh, they've frozen. We have got a problem here. They are what I put in last, aren't they? So I never did insulate these. Any others that I missed? That was a piece there. You can tell it's fluffy. Slightly. Not much of a difference in the graphic, but enough. Enough if you just zoom in that little bit, you can see what you've done and what you haven't done. I think we're okay up there. So I already insulated all of that. Let's do hot pipe insulation since we're talking about it. I think I did that one. You can see it looks a bit fluffy. Yeah. Stop the radiators freezing in security. Right. Temperature minus 13. It's starting to warm up a bit, so we'll release everybody. Don't want to keep these in too long. Now, if we look at these people, the two critical needs that we're getting a lot of, I'm just going to slow the game down while we look, are spirituality and literature. Oh no, luxuries there. Luxuries we can do something about with the bird cage. Pet bird is actually called. But spirituality and luxury might be, and literature we can really, realistically speaking, only do something about once we've got the min-sec in labour. Oh, that might be hard now. I've got this here. I could have put them here. So if we built a library and we built a chapel, well, we could do the chapel anytime. Right, there we go. The radiators did freeze. So getting them insulated was correct. They'll be operating again anytime. He needs food. He needs rest. I didn't put watercolours very many places, have I? Let's get some of those around the prison. The guards, how much are they each? $2.50. Not cheap for a watercolour, but that's their 2 spaces there. And up here, I've actually put a drink fountain in, but I think what I've done wrong there is drink fountains are probably for prisoners and water coolers are probably for staff. So putting a few water coolers around will help. I mean, I can put them in here and in the kennel and in armory and everything. I can put radios in there as well, just to keep the staff a little bit happier. So let's start with water coolers so they can get hydrated. Why not have one in the training room so they can have a drink while they're learning? Have a water cooler in here, they should be okay with that. I have got the radios back in there, but I haven't done them anywhere else. So let's get our staff happier again. I need the staff to be happy because once we start using security room stuff, then we want them to be well rested, and getting them well rested means making sure all their needs are taken care of. It's just one of those things. They attend to the most urgent need first. So if they need to be taken care of, that radio's in there already, that one's in there already, then they can do the others more easily. They've got more time to do it. So radio's in there. It doesn't quite fill the whole room, but it does fill where the guard is patrolling. That one's filled. That one's filled. That one's filled. I've probably got enough over there. So I think that'll do. I mean, I can put them in here as well. I mean, I've got a distraction device in that one. Oh, yeah, I think we've got another thing in here we can do. The next one should be unlocked. Let's have a look. Rorschach test, yes. And then we've got 2 more after this. Ready to do. So that can go over here. Won't fit there. Can we put it somewhere we can actually see it? I never put it backwards. So it'll go with that plan. I mean, you did see it when I turned it round, so it's not like we don't know what it looks like. There we go. So they'll be a bit more efficient when they're doing their sessions. That's always good. Right, that should help our staff stay a little bit happier. Now we can get back to the CCTV, which was the next one on the list. We've heard the ding go a few times, so we know it's ready. So we'll start in the corner. Oh, rats. Let's get emergencies in them. Press control twice. I haven't done any sonic deterrents in here at all yet. How much will it take to get all of these in? Quite a lot, I'd have thought. One in the corner, one in that corner. Should probably just concentrate on the bits we've done, shouldn't we? Not in front of the door, over there in the corner there. And we've done reception, even though it's not wired up yet. Probably need 2 in there. Can't remember what the range is, it's not that big, so I'll have to put a few in. Visitation. Chase the rats out here. And we need to make sure it's all wired up. I haven't done any of the wiring in here yet, apart from the rooms that are occupied, so let's start that. So we can get the sonic traps working. There is one advantage to having surveillance unlocked, so we can start thinking about getting scanners up and running to reduce contraband. Are they connected? They are now. There we go. Well, no, I'm on the wrong square. Great, that'll help keep the rats down. It's better to deter them rather than to eradicate them. They've been cleared, yes. Now CCTV cameras. I need to go to logistics quickly and check which ones are reduced by having CCTV. Canteens are. Reception hasn't got a grading. Yard. Yard doesn't get degraded by having CCTV, that's fine. Common room does. I've got 2 of those. Right, so that isn't affected. And those are the only rooms we've got, so we don't put CCTV rooms in the common room, CCTV in the common room, or the canteen, and we'll be fine. It just happens that they're 2 of the ones that you want them in most of the time. But we don't want to do that because we want to get the score high. So, a nice long corridor here. The mod switched off by the looks of it. I did have the arrows to tell you which way the camera's pointing. How about this side? Yeah. Was the yard one of the ones that said don't put one in? No, it wasn't. That was PA. Common room was. I've put quite a few objects there. The common room starts here, so that should be okay there. These offices, it didn't matter if we had them in here. I think that was the mailroom. That was the laundry. I gave them access to come around here, didn't I? So I do need one in there. Keep an eye on that. You shouldn't be going through there as a slight shortcut, but you are, so never mind. Keep an eye on that. And then we could do, well, we could have one on the entrance here to make sure nobody's trying to escape, can't we? Makes sense to have one next to the armory. Here's our main entrance, so we've got room for one in here. Yep. And then down here, of course, we've got the visitor reception. Give it a nice cone that way. And the actual reception. But the prisoners, keep an eye on them, make sure there's no trouble going on in there. And we can just wire them all in. So let's click on that and connect. Hold shift. I'll start. So we hear the ding that it's completed. I just found a sizable weapon there, I think. Have I missed any? Some of them are telling me they don't have electricity yet, so I'll sort that out in a second. Okay. Who is not wired up? You're not wired up. Oh, look at that. It's just 3 squares short, so coming down that far should sort that out. These ones aren't wired up. Those weren't wired up because they're outside. And I think those bulbs need to come out of those walls. They won't be able to reach them. I don't think. We'll try. That one should be reachable. Oh, you got it. Nice. Guard required to operate monitor. So I actually have too many cameras hooked up to that monitor now. Yes, I need one more. We'll start again. There we go. So by the time I've got this all worked out. Right, so clear connections and start again. Do I need to hold shift when I do it this way? Yes. Just the same. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we already have an issue. It's good that we've got this hooked up. Those two are done. 1, 2. That was hooked up. 3. I can tell by the triangle, of course, if I just zoom in a bit closer. Gives you a warning. So I should have everything there, shouldn't I? That should say 7. Yeah. Why did you do that? Slow down. Have I got another zombie problem? Yes. What have we got? 5, 2, and 3. So one's been taken care of there. They should be fine. They'll get to the one outside. No problem. And they've lost the others. Where are the others? There. So I need a guard response in there. Let's press the run button. Press cancel. Let's press play. Who are you? You're a doctor. I've lost a doctor again. How are we doing down here? Right, you're dead. I don't know where you're going. These guys can go and sort him out before the dog gets killed. That's that one. No other problems not been dealt with. This one. You're just going really slow. Ooh. Right, have we got them all? Why are you in there for another 3 hours? I shouldn't have high punishments on criminally insane. Turn them down. There we go. Because they can't get their needs met if they're in too long. And because they have a meter like that, they'll just, as soon as they let them out, they'll never reform. Right, how many doctors do I have left? Have I lost one? I've lost 2. I need 2 more. I only had 2 of those. I think I've still got all my janitors. Right, what do I need to increase my security force to? It doesn't actually say, so we're just going to find out. Probably 20, actually. Looking at that. Yeah. So that's done. Okay, so another zombie attack. Now, I think it's the previous zombies respawn. I don't know how to get them to come into the trap though and get them away from the... I didn't even hit the distraction device that time. We took them down so quick. Just, whoa. Have we got no cooks left? We've still got 2, just nowhere near enough. There you go. Probably because they're running all the way over here to look after this staff canteen as well. So I've never put a kitchen over here yet. Anyway, that takes us up to time. So before I get started on something else and forget, we'll just have to pause here and then we'll come back to it. Now, oh, there's no door on there or there. Let's get this visitor doors queued up. Today happens to be the last day of my holiday from work, which means I could reduce the amount of videos I'm making per week after today. I'm trying to put 2 up a day while I'm off, but I just can't make the same numbers I used to while I'm working. 6 nights a week is a little heavy going, as you probably experience, as you probably appreciate. I don't have a lot of energy or desire on my nights off to do anything other than rest. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to do 2, that'd be okay, wouldn't it? 2 a week. 2 a week at half an hour each. It's not too painful. The thing is, I tend to fall asleep while I'm sat at the computer. So we'll see. I have no radios on this side. There's one. And there's one. Oh, good. It will cover it all then. And these will cover what's left. Yeah, good. So let's save here, and I will see you next time when we'll do the next grant. We've got a little bit more money in the bank than when I started, so we're making a little bit of progress. I do have that little bit of loan as well, though, so we're still in the woods. We can't say that we're out of the woods just yet. Why are these all so unhappy? They've got a staff room, they've got a staff canteen, they've got a toilet. This is a huge room. Maybe I need to put some more toilets in here next time for the staff and shrink garbage down. I could put them along here. Just a block of toilets to use while they're in here. Let's see if that helps. Is the hydration... It's toilet for all of them. All of them need a toilet. And they need rest. So I could put couches in there so they can get some rest. That one needs food. Right, okay. So we need staff amenities, delivery, and what's that? Not actually delivery. I didn't move delivery out here, didn't I? That should come back inside now. Because these are going to be cold. I'm thirsty. So this space needs to be redone so that this is all in here. And then we need to get 2 scanners in as well, one for storage, one for deliveries, and a few shelves, I think. Right, having said all of that, whoops, I'll see you next time. Goodbye.